Sakura Science Exchange Program is an invitation program. You must have somebody in Japan to invite you, and that's how it happened for Aishwarya as well.
We fried octopus and stuff.
Well, marine biologists eating seafood, the irony.
Yes.
After this interview, what I would like you guys to do is be updated about what's happening in her university, first of all, because they keep inviting Japanese professors.
The best way to get opportunities like this is through networking, directly communicating with the international professors. It made me want to pursue my career abroad in scientific research, and that is exactly what I'm doing right now. My confidence got boosted.
Hello, everyone. So excited to have you on another episode of the Sakura Science Club members experience. Today, we are going to talk to Aishwarya about her experience with the Sakura Science Exchange Program. With that, let's start with the introductions. My name is Nandini. I am a coordinator for the India Sakura Science Club Alumni Association. I'm also a software engineer working in Bangalore, and I went to Japan in 2017. Now I'll let Aishwarya introduce herself.
Okay, hi Nandini, nice to see you again. So I'm Aiswarya C. Bansidhar, and I'm currently in Columbia, South Carolina, in the US, and I'm working as a research specialist in bioinformatics at University of South Carolina. And but I'm actually from Kerala, Cochin. I did my schooling from Kendriya Vidyalaya number 2, Naval Base, Kochi, and my bachelor's was in zoology from St. Teresa's College, and I did my master's degree in marine biology from Cochin University of Science and Technology. And during my master's, I have worked at CSIR National Institute of Oceanography at RC Cochin. And after my master's, I have voluntarily worked at National Center for Aquatic Animal Health for an year. And then after that, I was sponsored as a J1 researcher at Marbionic Marine Biotechnology in North Carolina. So I came to America in 2022 and worked here on marine natural product drug discovery, and I was here for an year in Wilmington, and then after that I joined University of North Carolina at Charlotte and did a graduate certificate in bioinformatics, and recently graduated in December 2023. And after that I have joined University of South Carolina here right now. So yeah, and I went to Japan in 2018 during my master's.
All right. So, how did you get to know about the Sakura Science Exchange Program?
So basically, my professor back in QSAT, Dr. Mohammed Hatta, who is now the director of School of Marine Sciences, I guess, he informed us about this opportunity to visit Japan, and that he was planning to like select 2 master students along with one of his research scholar for this program. And like 4 of us from my batch applied, like gave our CV and mark list and all, and 2 of us got selected along with one of his research scholar. So yeah, that's how it worked.
Regarding your application, like you said, you applied on your own to your professor, then you applied.
Mhm. Yeah, so in my case, basically, everything was taken care of by my professor. He just he directed us about what all, how to do everything, and the process was pretty straightforward for me.
Do you know how your professor got to know about this program?
I guess he has collaborators over there in at Niigata University, and Niigata University was the host organization in Japan.
Tell me more about the process of your application. What do you think made your application stronger for you to get selected by your professor?
It was so I basically submitted my CV along with my mark list, and I guess out of the lot they selected. I am not entirely sure, but yeah, I did have a few experience during my masters. And my grades were also kind of fine. Yes. So
That's how it happened for the most of us, right? We like had a higher authority who got to know about this opportunity. We had to submit our like what makes us the best candidate, those things, and then they just selected us. That makes
yeah.
sense. Tell me about the timeline of the program. When did you apply to your professor, and then when did you actually go to Japan?
I guess it happened. It took maybe few months. I'm not entirely sure about the timeline because
A
it was,
long time ago.
yeah, half a decade ago. But yeah, I guess I went to Japan in July 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, I guess after getting selected, he asked us to give. We went together to give our passport to the visa agency, VFS. So visa process was mostly taken care of by the Japanese side itself.
Mm-hmm.
And they sent us the air tickets as well, along with the accommodation also. So everything, they just sent us everything. Everything was through email communication. We got all the details. And within a few months itself, we got the passport, we got the visa. The visa was stamped and we got it. And yeah, it was a pretty simple process.
And then for how many days did you go?
10 days, most probably.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess SSP is 10 to 15 days, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And did you go in a group or did you go alone?
My professor, Dr. Hata, his postdoc, Saumi Chechi, and my friend and classmate, Jesslyn, and me. We were four of us went, and the group over there was having. I just checked recently. There were 24 students, including postdocs, five invited researchers from 11 different universities across Asia and the US. So
So from India, four of you went. On the website of Sakura Science Exchange Program, there's also a mention of the supervisor. So do you know who your supervisor was?
most probably either Takashi Kitahashi or Ando Sensei.
Somebody who went with you from India to Japan? Any one of those, or over there you had one?
We had supervisor from here who was my professor, that is Dr. Mohammad Hatta, and
Mhm.
over there, I'm not entirely sure. Everything was multiple people were involved.
Okay, finally, share your experience about what you did in Japan.
Okay. We basically went to Japan for doing an international marine biology course over there. The theme of the course was fieldwork study for ecology and biodiversity of marine animals in Sado Island in Japan Sea. So we were marine biologists, right? It was a marine biology based coursework. And so we went in July 2018. We started from Cochin and we went to Sri Lanka, Colombo.
Mhm.
And from there, we went to Tokyo, Narita International Airport. And then we returned in on 2nd August 2018 from Tokyo to Colombo and Colombo to Kochi. This is more economical. So,
Okay.
so this is Bandaranaike Airport in Colombo and we reached Narita Airport in Japan. And from Narita, we took a bullet train, Shinkansen to Niigata
How
University.
was
And
the bullet
Niigata,
train experience?
oh, it was amazing. It was one of our. So bullet trains in Japan is very famous, right?
Mhm.
So yeah, it's like our metro basically, but yeah. So and at Niigata, we stayed at a terminal in this place. It was also covered by them. Flight tickets were covered by them. Then we went to Niigata University and met with Dr. Satish Kumar and the other Japanese professors.
So, Dr. Satish Kumar here was your helped you to find your host, the Nigata University.
Most probably him. Yes, yes, yes. He
Which
helped.
one is Dr. Satish Kumar here?
This
Okay.
And he was not involved in our program. In our program, mainly Dr. Ando Sensei.
Okay.
Ando Sensei was involved in our program. This is my professor. Jesslyn, Saumya Chichi, and
So I would like to take a pause here because I want to share an important piece of information. This is very important because Sakura Science Exchange Program is an invitation program. By now, you should know that you cannot apply on your own. You must have somebody in Japan to invite you, and that's how it happened for Aishwarya as well. Dr. Satish Kumar, who is already working in Nigata University, helped them to get hosted by Nigata University. That's how it happened. So that's how everybody else should also proceed to be eligible for the Sakura Science Exchange Program. You just have to be
yes,
a host organization. That's all.
yes, definitely. I get a lot of questions from a lot of people through Facebook as well about that. Yes, that is definitely a very important point to note, that you need to have a host institute that is having ties with your guest institute. So after we went there, he took us for a dinner. This was my first Japanese cuisine experience,
Did
and
you
these
like
are
the food?
to be honest, it was a very unique experience for me. It was definitely different. I have the cuisine. So the sticky rice, you must have tried this too, right? Definitely. This no,
Sticky rice.
this
Yes,
is
yes, yes. I did try it. Right. I'm sorry.
yeah. If you go to Japan, this might be the most basic and common food that you will eat. Sticky rice, chicken, and miso soup, and some pickle, I guess. So this was the first Japanese cuisine. And then Ando Sensei took us to Niigata City Aquarium. We had a few time before the start of the program, so we went there. And as we are marine biologists, we got to experience all these beautiful marine life over there. So we went through a sea tunnel. This is the sea tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
There was also a dolphin show. This was one of a kind of experience. I had never experienced this before. I'm pretty sure my colleagues were also having a wonderful time with this. And then after that, from Niigata, we went to Sado. Sado is where the actual institute is, Sado Marine Biological Station. And we got a Sado Kissen car for it. It's like a ship
Mm-hmm.
that takes us to the Sado Island. And after reaching Sado Island, we went to Shukunegi village, typical traditional Japanese village.
Wow.
And this
Yes,
is
for research work.
no, this is just sightseeing.
Wow.
This is just sightseeing. This is a temple in Japan.
I think this is a
And
very unique experience. I don't think anybody that I've talked to has visited a village as well in Japan.
oh yeah, they took us to. It was a whole Japanese experience. This Tarai boating is
Wow,
a unique.
you did boating as well.
Oh yes. It's a unique traditional experience that is only there in Sado, I think. So
Uh-huh.
we sit in this basket kind of thing. Only two people can sit, and the one person will row and take us through the this place. This place is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
This place is awesome. And then we went to Sado Marine Biological Station. So here is where the actual program happened.
Mm-hmm.
And the first day, nothing happened. We just reached at evening or something, I guess. And the icebreaker was we made food. We
Mm-hmm.
made we fried octopus and stuff.
Oh.
And we ate it. The rest of them, I guess, the Asian people. Right now in my lab, there are half of them are Chinese and half of them are Americans, and I'm the only Indian. But because majority of them are Asians, are Chinese, we have a similar experience. In Japan and China and the other Asian countries, they have similar food. They use the chopstick and stuff. So it's
Well, marine biologists eating seafood, the irony.
yes. Yes. So yeah, this is the participant list. So as you can see, people from Bangladesh, Hong Kong, CUSAT, India, Phuket, I think South Korea, Malaysia, Taiwan, East Carolina, US, Hanoi, Vietnam, and Niigata. So from all these countries, all these people were there. And
Where's your name?
huh? Oh,
Where's
my name. This is my name.
Okay.
Here, yeah, we have very long names compared to the rest. And the invited professors, and the whole program was very well structured. They divided us into four groups so that each person from a country will be in one group,
Mm-hmm.
right? So we get to interact with other people from other country. They made that sure, and we did stuff together. The group activities and even the meal duty. Like one group one will be serving one day, the other groups will be cleaning, and so on. So it
Okay,
was
so let's discuss on that list. So the all of these are Sakura Science Club members from different countries.
yes.
Okay. And like you said, you had meal duties. Where were you staying when you had these meal duties?
At SMBS,
And SMBS is the Sado Marine.
Marine Biological Station.
Okay. So
Yep.
it's a research center as well, and it also has for places for you to stay.
Yes.
Okay, and it has a kitchen and everything so that you can cook. This is very unique experience. Nobody
Yeah.
has.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah, definitely.
Cooking
That place
meals
is
together is the best form of bonding, I think, and the
definitely,
best idea to like ice break between people coming from different countries and just put them in a room together. You guys cook.
definitely. I felt the same. So last week I had Chinese hot pot here,
Mm-hmm.
and that is also cooking. So each person, that was also one of a kind of each person has a stove
Yeah.
and a pot, and
Uh-huh.
they give soup in that, and we each of us will cook whatever we want and we'll eat.
Mm.
So I
Have you
don't know
tried?
if India has any unique thing where we come together and cook like that, but this is just it's very good actually.
That's good. That's good.
The first day, we had lectures from by Ando Sensei and Kitahashi Sensei, and also yeah, most probably the first day we just got ourselves accustomed to the whole thing, and the second day we fertilized and observed the early development of embryos of sea urchin. So we just identified fertilized them and identified them, so females they lay eggs, so we just observed them in groups.
Mm-hmm.
Then they took us for animal sampling by snorkeling at a rocky shore, so we went for sampling by snorkeling.
Mm-hmm.
Then we
You had
collected
a
those
lot of
samples.
activities.
Oh, yes, definitely. Marine biology is amazing because you get to do all these kind of adventurous stuff. So yeah, they planned all this, and we collected that, and then we sorted those samples. So everyone caught a stuff, caught an animal or a plant, and then they put it into the main basin.
When you went snorkeling, you collected stuff from the sea and then you brought it here. Well, marine biologists eating seafood, the irony.
Yes, yes.
Oh my God.
So SMBS is an island in the Japan Sea,
Uh-huh.
and we just went into the sea and collected.
With professionals, of course.
Yes. And we classified them into the respective phylums, and we worked in groups. So each group will be discussing about what they will be collecting. And then the next day, third day, we went for plankton sampling. That is a whole different thing. So we went on IBIS 2000, the sampling boat. And we went and we collected planktons. Planktons are, planktons, right? Algae like stuff.
Okay.
And then we actually observed those planktons under microscope after we reached the research center. And then they took us to another outgoing activity where we went through this gold mine. It's a UNESCO World Heritage
Did you
site.
collect gold?
So they have this gold bar inside a cage. I don't know the whole.
Ah, I've seen this in Reels.
Yes,
You
that.
have to try to get it out with one hand.
Yes, yes. We tried, nobody got it. But yeah, that thing, that was it. And we went. So this is the gold mine. And then on the day four, we had individual and group presentations where all of us discussed and presented about the animal that we collected.
You
Then the
collect
last day,
animals as well. Okay.
oh yes, yes, I collected a fish. I caught a fish.
Was it like a very unique fish?
Yes, it's only found over there.
Okay.
I don't remember the details because it was half a
You
decade
also
ago, but
had a barbecue party. God.
yes. Oh God, this was amazing. This was one. This was really. I'll tell you. So here we tried sashimi. This is like
Uh-huh.
Japanese, proper Japanese thing, sliced raw fish.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we had all these kind of Japanese food.
Oh, so you had a barbecue of different types of seafood. That's a
Yes.
fish. There's some onion. I can see that.
Hmm.
What's that?
Japanese rice,
Oyster.
flounder. This is tarban shell. I tried this.
Was was it like an oyster?
Kind of, I guess. It was pretty salty.
Okay.
That's the only thing that I remember. I think I described it as like chicken liver, but I don't think anyone would from India would try, try this. But it like you get only one chance, most probably. I would definitely love to go back to Japan again and try this all over again. But yeah. At that time, yes, I tried this, and we had Japanese beer and sake and everything. So, and the final day, I guess, yeah, they took us for another sightseeing to the Hiranezaki coast and Onogami. This place is like paradise. It looks so good.
Yeah,
Sado is
it's
beautiful.
so good. This
Yeah.
island picture, wow, it's such a remote location.
This place. And
So pretty.
we just took it all in. And this place, Sado is just amazing. You can, like, one thing is the different colors of the sea. You can experience all that.
Acha.
It's a very, very beautiful place, very rich place, and I love Sado, and I would definitely encourage anyone. And this is our final group photo, and all the different Sakura Science members from different countries. And yeah, so we came back on
Oh,
August 2018, and I told you about the Sado Kisan ferry, right?
yeah, yeah.
So you met a few Americans over there, and they were like, we just talked to them, and they told us about this trick. You just take a Cheetos and you do like this, and the seagulls will come and catch it.
So this is the ferry boat ride you had, and
Mhm.
just put your hand out with a chip
Yeah.
and seagull
The
taking
seagulls will
it
come and
out of
take
your
it.
hand. It was a very different experience that you had. You like spent most of your time at the seaport. The
The small,
benefits of being a marine biologist, you were so close
of
to nature
course.
and the sea, open sea, nobody, and a very remote location. I think it was very peaceful for you with the Japanese marine biologists over there. I think you
Definitely.
must have had a really different and a good experience.
Mhm. The most beneficial and what the most beneficial thing out of getting a master's degree in marine biology is that you get to experience marine biology.
Hmm.
Experience what you learned in real life. That is another whole another thing.
Like you have to work your brain on the research and you have to do physical activity to actually collect your own sample.
Yes. It's amazing. I just love I just love the whole marine biology thing. After coming here also I was working on not technically marine biology but also the work was on discovering drugs from marine natural products.
Did you
But
find
yeah,
did you find any drug in the samples that you collected in Japan?
in Japan, no, that was purely marine biology. It has no connection with the work that I started doing at NCH. That was after my master's degree, I started working on marine natural product drug discovery. And I actually was trying to find a compound which was having antibiotic and anti-cancer activity from cyanobacteria, the plankton. So, and I did get a sample which I brought over to Marbionic, and I was doing more chemical characterization over here, and it's a whole thing.
How much did you spend from your own personal expenses in the whole trip?
I don't think much. I guess I did expect that question. So I checked it up. So basically, we had to give around 9,000 yen, which is not much, which is around like just 5,000 INR for the meal and cleaning fee at SMBS. That was just it. The rest, the flight tickets to Colombo, Colombo to Tokyo, and the hotels and everything was sponsored by them.
How is life after your visit to Japan? How did it benefit you professionally and personally? You might have learned some manners or something, some memories just are close to your heart till this date.
Okay, I guess the first abroad experience that I have had is this Japanese trip. And I'll tell you in two ways. So CUSAT still maintains Japanese ties in the way that the Japanese professors come to our international conferences here at CUSAT now also. So when I was in CUSAT in 2019,
QSAT?
Ando Sensei. Huh?
What's QSAT?
Oh, Cochin University of Science and Technology, my host university. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Cochin University of Science and Technology. Host university is Niigata University, guest university is our university.
Mhm.
And they still come to our international conferences that is hosted by CUSAT. So when I was in CUSAT in 2019, Ando Sensei had came, and I guess according to the conference flyers this year in 2024, Ida Sensei has came. And I am also aware that my juniors have also got the chance to go
That's
as well.
great that one university is able to send students with in the same program year and year after again. And
Yes.
this is also important information that if Japanese professors are visiting Indian universities, people who are trying to apply to the Sakura Science Exchange Program, you should try to get this information. Now, after this interview, what I would like you guys to do is be updated about what's happening in her university, first of all, because they keep inviting Japanese professors, and that's your door to the invitation. These
Yes.
professors are the most interested people in taking Indian students to their universities to have a collaboration. So that's
Yes,
the
definitely.
secret
The best,
is disclosed.
yes, the best way to get opportunities like this is through networking, directly communicating with the international professors. And that's how whichever university or institute that I have gone to so far, UNC Wilmington, UNC Charlotte, I got by application, UNC, USC, everything is through networking. So one professor connects to the other professor connects to the other professor. So that's how you make ties. And that's the best and easiest way to get hold of these kind of opportunities. So, and yeah, personally, it made me want to pursue my career abroad in scientific research, and that is exactly what I'm doing right now after the Japanese thing. And it has also, I used to be a very like shy person, um, and I still have issues with like socializing a bit.
But you
So I
still
just
have a strong network of connections. So being an introvert doesn't affect your connection making powers.
have. So yeah, it has after getting that kind of an experience, my confidence got boosted, and I learned that this is the way to avail these kind of opportunities, and I just followed it. So yes, that experience has definitely had a great impact on me, and I believe that whatever achievements that I'm making is a byproduct of that experience.
That's so sweet. That's actually very sweet. Okay, so did you at any point maybe want to work at a Japanese university? I
In the
think.
future, I would definitely be looking into Japanese universities as well. The thing about now is right now I'm trying to make as much connections as possible. And then right now my PA is Chinese, and I have worked with American PAs as well. And that connection is very important when it comes to research. And I'm still in the budding stage. I have not reached anywhere yet. But yeah, I one thing I know is that connections are very important. So that is what I'm trying to do. And Japan, yes, I will definitely consider. And right now we are trying to promote other people to make connections as well. So
Advice on people who are trying to apply this year, 2024 applicants.
okay, the best advice I guess is to explore that SSP webpage. Do your research, do thorough research, make yourself familiar with that website, the program. And I guess there is a list of sending universities and host organizations in the website. So
Exactly.
check that out. And then reach out to coordinators if you have any doubts. And we will try our best to guide you. But yeah, I guess the other coordinators have also gone through that. Like we don't have any direct connections. We can just guide you through the whole process.
Exactly. So your effort matters. First of all, in this process, whoever is applying, your effort matters. We can, like Aishwarya said, we can only guide you in the direction where you can actually get an invite. And like she said, you can always contact the coordinators. She's also a coordinator for our alumni association. And all the social media information and how you can contact us is always in the description of the YouTube video. And we have our social media groups. We have them on LinkedIn, we have them on WhatsApp. WhatsApp is exclusively only for the Sakura Science Club members. If you're a Sakura Science Club member, you must have received an email with the WhatsApp link. That's only how you can join the group. And we also have an Instagram channel. We also have a Facebook channel. So we have a lot of channels for you to connect to us. Feel free to do that. We are always here for you. See you in the next video. Thank you for joining us, Aishwarya. You were really sweet. Thank you for taking out the time. I actually enjoyed talking to you.
Oh, me too. Thank you so much for inviting me. This was nice. Thank you. Oh yeah.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Bye bye. And we should probably do your interview as well. Makes sense. Yeah.
I'm going to make Sakura Science Club members popular.
Yes.
Every-